Bienvenue à toutes et à tous les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur HONKAI STAR RAIL pour continuer nos aventures. Donc c'est parti, on va commencer la quête pionnière. Mais avant tout, donc voilà, j'ai refait les achats dans le jeu. Ce qui fait qu'on débloque le fameux kit. Donc qu'est-ce qu'ils appellent kit de personnalisation? On va voir tout de suite. Donc, comment on peut le voir du coup? Juste aller sur son profil. C'est pas une question de flex, c'est aussi... Comme c'est un jeu qui me passionne, j'ai envie de découvrir un petit peu ce que lui nous donne. Alors, paramètres profil, ok. C'est à partir de là qu'on peut mettre celui-ci, ok. Donc remplacer, ça on peut. Très bien. Donc c'est ça qui parle de personnalisation. Ok. Ensuite, on a des petites choses ici au niveau des décors. Ouais. Et la coque éventuellement, ok. Je pensais pas que ça allait être si peu. Vraiment, je... Bon, les autres bonus, par contre, sont plutôt intéressants. Après, vous dire, est-ce que c'est le mieux? Ou c'est sympa parce que ça fait... Mais on peut pas choisir de petites choses, c'est ça qui est un peu dommage. Personnalisation, hein. Moi, je trouve que personnalisation, on pourrait avoir un peu plus de détails, entre guillemets. On pourrait avoir un peu plus de choses. Peut-être à l'avenir, mais si c'est pour redépenser autant, pour par exemple avoir un truc, bon, c'est pas incroyable, quoi. Bon, voilà. Au moins, on le sait... Ouais. Par contre, en vrai, si vous prenez, je vais pas vous dire forcément d'aller jusque 18 ou autre, hein, ça va dépendre de ce que vous souhaitez mettre dans le jeu. Ça, c'est libre à chacun. Mais j'avoue que déjà, là, on peut avoir un cône de lumière. Après, on peut éventuellement avoir un 5 stars, quoi. Voilà, c'est uniquement ça. Ok, ok, bon. Déjà, au moins, ça s'est fait. Au moins, on a pu le voir. Alors ici, j'étais en train de continuer Tribi. Donc à terme, elle sera dans son 10, hein, comme je l'ai dit. Et puis là, ce qu'on va utiliser comme team, bon bah forcément, on va essayer d'utiliser petite team que ça Rice. On va essayer de prendre quand même un petit peu plus opti. Alors comme mon pionnier n'est pas excellent, on va le mettre de côté. À la limite, j'ai même envie de faire une petite variante. J'ai bien envie de la jouer comme ça. Il nous manquerait éventuellement un vrai heal. Quand je parle de vrai heal, c'est un heal, un bon petit... quantique, pour le moment c'est pas encore le cas, on n'a pas encore de bonbons quantiques. Faut juste que je regarde entre mes deux persos. Ouais, on va garder Gallagher. On va garder Gallagher. Parce que Lioshin, il est beaucoup plus lent et c'est pas incroyable. Mais voilà, on va activer cette équipe et puis on va laisser faire la petite quête pionnière, les amis. On va consulter bien sûr le résumé. C'est parti. Donc c'est parti, on va aller à l'endroit, bien évidemment. On continue.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
L'heure du dodo, très bien. Eh ben on va respecter.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new sporists. I assume that Anaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
The courses Professor Anaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve. Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest. You're here. Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
On est prêt, même et moi.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own. From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Vous essayez de nous dissuader, est-ce qu'il y a un plan B?
On the contrary, you are the only one who qualifies to attain divinity. Yet, for that very reason, I do not wish to pressure you.
Est-ce qu'il y a un plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Ça ressemble à un plan Z. Qui va se jeter à l'eau si ce n'est pas moi? Si ce n'est moi. Bon, on va mettre le 2.
Mem worry. Memmy memmy mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Mem memmy mem. Mem memmy mem 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 hero. Memmy mem mem. Mem 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 mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem memmy mem mem. Mem memmy mem 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 mem. Mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Memmy mem mem. Memmy mem mem mem. Memmy mem 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 mem. Mem memmy mem 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 memmy mem mem mem.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Je vous fais confiance à tous pour faire le bon choix. Parce que j'ai seulement mon mot à dire. On va mettre le bon choix.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
Ok, on peut enfin bouger. On va pas bouger longtemps, mais...
Mister,
Bon.
May everything go well for you and Mem.
Tu avais quelque chose à demander à Aglaé et à toi aussi?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Et tu peux m'en dire plus à propos de ce livre? Il est si spécial que ça, ce livre?
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
Peut-être sombre histoire. Émouvante, je suis pas sûr. Hein.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
Tout le monde laisse une trace. Elle n'a probablement pas pensé à tout ça quand elle a écrit son poème.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden. Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity... forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
Alors, c'est parti. On va aller voir Dan.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
De bonnes nouvelles, j'espère.
Good news? I wouldn't call it that. Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential and can even affect what happens to the flame chase journey.
Donc ce n'est pas Aglaé qui décide de tout.
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Je n'ai jamais eu la moyenne en sociologie. Dis-moi en plus à propos de cette assemblée citoyenne.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a citizens' assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaia should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue. That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaia that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day. The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner, but this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Nous, même Anaxa.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa. Aglaia will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time... Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another. As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaia and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
Prenons les choses une par une. Je veux juste me reposer pour l'instant. Ça sent les ennuis à plein nez. On va prendre les choses une par une.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Orynyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Donc on doit se reposer. Ok, pour passer la nuit. Pas encore, il reste quelques jours. Il reste encore quelques jours. Ne t'en fais pas, tout va bien se passer. J'ai l'impression d'être un caneton qu'on jette dans le grand bain. Allez, se reposer et attendre l'épreuve.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
Là d'ailleurs je crois que ça a changé, non? Ah non, c'est toujours le même. Ok. C'est juste que comme on a changé de zone.
Little Grey and Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer. The divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Bon son.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Who? Mem. Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus. And surrender the core flame.
Ok, donc on doit maintenir.
has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Attendez mon retour, mes amis.
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. He will definitely succeed. While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Slap, slap! Wake up! How is it? How do you feel?
L'épreuve a déjà commencé? Comment ça se fait que tu parles?
That's right! Look, look! I don't know what happened, but I'm able to talk! Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice! It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer. Mother... Mother... It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end? Or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right? Memories broken. Mother, where? Mother? Who are they calling out for? You... It's you. I remember you. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
Est-ce que le Père Céleste s'est fui?
Skyfather has chosen you.
Qui est ta mère?
Mother is no longer responding.
On est venu te voir pour quelque chose d'important.
Something important. An important matter.
Orynyx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Orynyx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Laisse-nous nous occuper de tout, Titan. Qu'est-ce qui te tourmente, Titan?
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something. Just one thing.
Lacking something? What is it?
What you lack is a future.
Je n'ai pas d'avenir. C'est vrai, je vis au jour le jour. Comment ça, quel avenir?
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The gaze from Sky Father. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you cross the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
Ça veut dire que je suis déjà mort?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time. If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
Tu n'as pas encore tout expliqué. Qu'en est-il de l'épreuve?
Time never
compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world, if you wish to, save it. Go and find your future that has been stolen. Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that hand of shadow clasped with unyielding fingers.
Le titan fait une blague, c'est ça? Ne soupire pas comme ça, Dalang. Super pouvoir, super. Comment ai-je pu revenir à la vie? Effet évanouir à cause d'un caillou. Ouais, enfin un caillou, calme-toi. Donc qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Pleure pour moi. Je fais le stellaire. Mais non, je voulais mettre là.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her. Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Mais elle a l'air d'être pas mal longue déjà pour le début là. Ah c'est pas mal hein. Commence bien. Les chimères.
Mister, I'm right here. Please stay there and slowly turn around.
Cet instant précis, fermer les yeux semble être la seule option. Se remémorer l'expérience de la mort imminente et rester sur ses gardes, se retourner immédiatement pour faire peur. Alors ça, je suis pas sûr que c'est une bonne idée. On va rester sur ses gardes.
Please pardon me. Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Thérèse, tu trembles. Est-ce que je suis vraiment mort? Ah bon, je vais te dire que l'espace personnel, bon.
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities. But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
On va accepter. Peut tenter le coup, ça ne coûte rien.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
Tu as découvert quelque chose?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape. But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on. Amphorius needs you.
Je ferai de mon mieux. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant? D'accord, c'est le moment d'être courageux, je comprends.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well. Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
More species are disappearing.
Et... continuez, hein. Tout doucement.
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
Tout le monde a l'air d'être au courant. Il peut même prendre le pouls d'un mort. C'est cool d'être un mort-vivant. Bon.
I beg you, please forgive me.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her. I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Merci pour votre aide, c'est censé me rassurer.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I of the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Ah bah voilà. Nouvelle quête. Je sais pas si en quittant comme ça... Ah mais c'est pareil, je ne pourrais rien faire, donc autant continuer. Dans le début d'Anaxa, du coup.
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you, me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice, about to recount something.
Child of humanity. Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Malgré qu'il a été sévère ou quoi qu'il en soit, on va s'arrêter ici, les amis. Donc en toute logique, là, il devrait nous rester 5 quêtes. Normalement, la quête pionnière, d'après ce que j'ai vu, c'est à peu près 7h, 7h15, 7h15 minutes. Donc, on verra. Bien sûr, on verra. Ça, on va les récupérer tout de même. On les a pas pris. Du coup, on verra ce que ça va donner sur la suite. Mais ouais, au moment, il nous resterait du coup 5 quêtes pionnières à faire. Là, on sera avec Anaxa. Eh bien, écoutez, les amis, j'espère qu'en tout cas, ça vous aura plu. Je vous dis à très bientôt pour de prochaines aventures sur HONKAI STAR RAIL. Je vais essayer de faire à peu près pour que ce soit une vidéo par jour au niveau du lore, pour pas que ce soit trop bombardé, parce que il y a des moments où je bombarde, et comme ça peut aussi me laisser me permettre de jouer un peu à d'autres jeux, comme là, avec Schedule. Peut-être qu'il y aura d'autres jeux, pas sûr à 100%. Là, en vrai, il y a des petites choses qui m'intéressent, mais ça, s'il faut, j'en parlerai peut-être un peu plus tard. Donc les amis, écoutez, à très bientôt pour de prochaines aventures, et salut à tous!